Okay, so I'm just going to show how, because I wasn't able to finish that video because of interference, because everything is technology and every computer screen is controlled by artificial intelligence, and that artificial intelligence is controlled by the technical being Lucifer that controls Earth. That's at the highest level. If you don't believe in gods or a certain amount of people or beings controlling the whole earth, then you will have to just look at it as the internet as being some sort of mind control system by human beings that want to control and have power over, a computer system that they operate. They want to influence your mind how it suits them. But I would say that it is from a higher level. But either way, I'm just going to show the mind control of me personally. My knees and all the lower part of my legs from the knees down is injured and weakened over the last number of years. This is a pleasant, cute video of the late, great false idol of the silver screen. I have to say false idol because although I do watch the false idols and they are the false idols of Earth, because they are your elite demigods of the silver screen. They're false idols. They're false representations of the male or female form, really, too, because they are elite demigod androgyne android beings that pretend to be the most human versions of whatever denomination they represent. In other words, you have, like here, the elite movie goddess representing a natural human female body, and the highest example of what you'd call, say, femininity, but it is not, because it is a duality being. All androgynes are both, as the god of this earth is, it's an androgyne being, so it is not an individual man or woman, as you would probably realise if you realise how much intervention and how much technology goes in to the creation of these beings. Even though, let's be accurate here, they certainly look very natural and pretty and extremely seductive and desirable at a physical level. Their packaging as representations of the two-faced, one-eyed god of Earth is very impressive. And that's the whole purpose, of course, because they are your elite demigods. And they bring them around into your existence to see how you will react to them. I might be more seduced by a particular movie idol or a particular music icon or a particular world famous philosopher or something like that, or in any field. But the internet becomes more personal, so there you think you're dealing with real people, but you're not. You're dealing with demigods pretending to be real little human beings, seducing you from the little screen, as opposed to the old great movie goddesses seducing you much more impressively from the big screen. But it's just that they want a more intimate seduction these days. In other words, they want you to be personally even more interacting with them so they can get your energy even closer, I would think. But either way, I've got my legs have very little power from the lower part of them. So I'm watching this video and they're trying to suppress me at just a quick mind level. Here, watch this. See? See how while I'm watching the movie Goddess, wait on, I'll just see if I can get that back, which I probably can't. I'll see if I can get it back to the top, and then I'll have to wind it back. I can't do it. Can't do it. Trying to do it, but can't do it. Hold on. Better get back here because I don't want to have the copyright too. Oh, that's a cute picture. See the beauty of the elite demigod of the past. And I have to looks so natural to me. Are my eyes deceiving me that this is a natural born woman? Because I think I am being deceived, and I can't believe the deception, because seeing is not always believing, because if that isn't a natural woman, what is? But if you really looked into it, seeing would still not be believing. But if you were really understanding of the process of their creation, then you would know the truth. But the truth is not always what you want to see or believe. That's why most people don't see it. And even when you do, you still don't want to believe it. But once you see it, can you? You can see it, but they'll still probably continue to fool you in a way, because you might say, well, I've only ever really been seeing the elite androgynes, and that's what I've been used to. That's what I like. And I haven't seen an elite real human being ever on a screen. So, you know, what do you do? What do you say about that? What do you say about that? What do you think about that? You know, so what do you think about that? What do you think about that? Okay, I'm just going to show how they're putting, personally, trying to bring me down by the image in amongst these videos, because I've said that my knees and my bottom leg are weak and injured, okay? So I'm just going to show how this is mind control, and it doesn't matter what video I put on, I will be mind controlled. Every video I put on will have minute mind control of me in it, okay? every video I look at will have minute mind control intertwined in amongst the videos. In other words, if you have like 30 images, doesn't matter how many images, during that entire production you will have at least one intermittent image that will be disturbing, but you won't notice it, but it will be like relating to you, trying to change your frequency and vibration, or even just mimicking and making fun of you as a human being, because it's kind of like that, isn't it? Because if I look at it this way, I know I'm sounding as though it doesn't matter, but it's actually very negative mind control. It's trying to take over your positive human emotions, and secretly, covertly, as they say, and they use the word covert, but that's because I use the word covert, so they always say covert, and I only picked that up from an old TV show. It just simply means hidden, I think. So where people are doing something, but it looks like something else, or it's disguised or hidden. And this is what's happening with this video. See, so I'm watching the relatively pleasant pictures of the movie star, and see how they will integrate the negative into it. They're pleasant. She's looking in the window, look. See this one here, coming up after this one. There you go. See how they've got the injured two dummy legs of my legs to make me feel negative, to be honest. That's how it works. I could show it again. I think they're deliberately put in there because they don't even make sense, really. They don't even make sense, really. Why is these dummy legs in amongst the video? See? That's having a go at me. But I need to pause it just to try and show it. So I'm looking at the pleasant images of the old movie goddess, and I'm thinking, yes, she's looking in the shop. She's looking in the shop. And now she's looking in the shop, but look how they got the dummy legs, see? See, they've got see how it's just like that? Is that really part of that picture even? See, that's the same pretend movie goddess pretending to shop like a normal, natural lady, but there's nothing normal or natural about any of the demigods. They're all programmed in the sense that all movie stars naturally have an image. We know this. And that image is always false. Even the very human aspects of their life are all staged and set up to elicit a certain reaction from the human audience. And I'm guessing that it may or may not work all the time. They have many movie stars, many well-known world stage figures or important people in different fields, but they have all different varieties of them in order to see which ones will be the most successful at, I suppose, seducing the human mind, infiltrating the human mind in whatever way they intend. But you know, that's how it works. But see how they got see how they've got that image, and that is deliberately put there to infiltrate my mind because I'm conscious of my lower legs being weak, which they have made weak. That's mind control or mind suppression or just mind influence to make me feel bad. And sometimes you don't even notice it. Like, I could easily watch that video and not consciously notice that. That's why I say most of these videos and the entire internet is about mind control of a human being. There is no doubt about that. Is that coming out? Am I filming this at the right angle? Because I probably ain't. Because you have to get it at the right thing to get the picture clear, and I'm not always doing that. But I shall try to... in fact, there was more mind control too. I could use another picture, but it's even more personal, so I'm not going to show it. But, you know, these images and things are like that. I don't know why I'm even showing this, but I'm just showing bits and pieces, but I probably won't bother doing it too much more. Bits and pieces. Another bit too, which I'm going to show. You probably will think this is quite ridiculous, but it isn't ridiculous to me. I'm just going to show also something I noticed straight away here. Not just that there's many videos in amongst this where they're mind controlling me. There was another image before, but I won't show that one because it's personal. But I will show this one even though it's personal. I will show this one even though it's personal. See, there's that image there. Next one, see? I'm just going to show this. Wait on. I often can't do up my, this is personal too, but I often cannot do up the zipper on the skirts and like here. I don't know whether you can see this, but this is, I know it's probably going, but you see, don't forget all these videos are personally designed for me personally, even though I apparently randomly pick them, but they're still made to personally mind control me. The internet is a lot more personal and designed. That's artificial intelligence at its highest level, or it could perhaps go higher even, but I can't comprehend that. But it's artificial intelligence at its best because it's reading your human mind and then relaying it back to you through the images. Even though these images are meant to be from the 1950s, I can relate to them now at a personal level because they integrate personal things into them. It's not something I can comprehend, but it is artificial intelligence at its highest level, where artificial intelligence is combined with the human mind and not just trying to surpass it, but it's trying to control my human mind. It's combining with my human mind, okay? That's what we call transhumanism, and it's taking place right now, even as I watch this video. Just let me show it. Okay, so let's see. This one here, okay. Next video, see how she has got her, she can't do up the zipper on that thing. I can't show that well enough. I can't show that well enough, that she can't do up the zipper on her pants. See, so she's got those, she's got the sun pants on, and she can't do up the zipper in the front, or at least she's undone the zipper deliberately, but of course that's just in the photo. That is relating to the reality that I can never do up the zippers on anything. And most of the time I have to cover them over, but that's because my stomach is too big because it's bloated from all the negative energy that gets sent at it. Some people might say, well, maybe you eat too much, but that's also a mental condition caused by stress too. But it isn't just that, because you can get heavy, but if it centers just to where you've got a stomach, that is the equivalent as though there's also that mockery of the creation too, because it looks as though if your stomach looks exactly like as though, which it has over the, last couple of years, to where you look as though you're about to give birth to life, shall we say. Yes, I can't say the regular words, I don't know why. But essentially, to where you have got life inside your stomach and it's about to come forth, shall we say. In other words, it's the end of, what do they call it, the end of the end stages of giving birth to new life, shall we say. But either way, I'm just sounding ridiculously. I actually sound as though I'm artificial because, I'm trying to make an impressive video here, so naturally I have to do that. But essentially, it's what I'm saying is, look, that's why I can't do the zipper up on any of my clothes, but I have to cover it over. But the late great demigod of the movie Matrix, because everything is part of the Earth Matrix. The movie industry was always a big part of the Earth Matrix and the technical matrix, bringing it into acceptance, into being. Because before the advent of film and photography, shall we say, you weren't using a computer or technology. They gradually bring things in, because a lot of human beings would reject a lot of artificial things if they weren't conditioned to them slowly, I'm guessing. And also then they can condition you to the acceptance and the belief that their androgyne android beings are the real people.